everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to talk to you briefly about my direct experience with domestic violence. So it started in childhood for me. My biological dad punched a hole in the wall. There was lots of anger, lots of yelling, name calling, etc. And then what you see is what you know. So then in college, I got into my first relationship ever, my first kiss, my first everything, and that was abusive. And the only reason I left was because he cheated on me, and I should have left way sooner than that, because there was violence, mentally, emotionally, verbally, and sometimes it did get physical. He pushed me into walls, etc. And I just really want to touch on that it's so important to get out when you can, and abusers rarely will change. I was actually on a podcast recently where I touched on domestic violence and how it has taken way too many lives, first off, and it's a nationwide, worldwide epidemic. And action and change need to happen. And you know what? So many people get almost addicted to the abuse like it's a drug, you know? It's like you're high, you're waiting for the next fix, or you can't leave your abuser. You constantly think that they're going to change, or even some women go to a women's shelter and they end up somehow reaching out to their abuser, and their abuser promises that they'll be better and they'll be better. And I'm telling you right now, it just gets worse and worse and worse, and it escalates, and it can escalate to death in a matter of moments. And then secondly, in 2016, domestic abuse got really real for me, as I had a knife pointed to my back. I was told to shut the fuck up. I was also told that I wasn't enough, that I was just gonna be a nanny for the rest of my life. Pretty much that I had no purpose to live. So that definitely derailed my self-confidence, my self-esteem, my self-worth. I felt like a nobody. And then being strangled. People do not realize the impact of strangulation. It cuts off oxygen to your brain, which can lead to many different factors. It can obviously lead to death. It can lead to brain damage as well. That's why I highly advise anybody who has been strangled to seek medical attention right away, because there are so many risk factors when it comes to strangulation. And there's so many physical symptoms. There's, vomiting, throwing up, dizziness, loss of consciousness. So make sure that you go to a hospital and seek medical help right away, because the long-term effects of strangulation can be very damaging. And domestic violence is on the rise, and it's time to, take action and do what we can. And yes, November's Awareness Month, but every day should be awareness. Every day somebody is dying as a result of domestic violence. And, it's definitely hard, finding love after you've been through something so horrific, which is what I talk about in my book, Finding Strength Through Tragedy. I touch on what it's like to be in domestic violence, and then I touch on what it's like to actually come out of it on the other side and, find the love of your life. And it's okay, after all the horrific trauma that you've been through, to find happiness and to be happy again. I think that's a beautiful, wonderful thing. And to anyone who's struggling right now, you are a survivor, you are a warrior, and believe me, you'll never get over it, but you will get through it. That I promise you, without a doubt. So take care and have a wonderful day. Please stay safe. If you're in immediate danger, call 911. Reach out to a hotline, which I will post on here. And take care. Stay safe, and just continue to keep striving and be the best person that you can be. And know, if you're in a dangerous situation, you deserve so much better. You've got this one life. Choose to live it with strength and wisdom, and be the hero in your own story. Come out on the other side. stronger, better, happier, smarter, and learn and grow from it all, because you can and you will, with determination and strength, be stronger for it. Take care.